All that is connecting. Okay. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dexcraft Live. Today, I am going to be resource gathering for an auto farm that I've been working on for the past few days. If I turn around, you can see I've been pretty busy experimenting with the create mod stuff. And it's been absolutely insane. This mod has so much stuff. You can go take a look here. I mean, this isn't even create mod, this is just simple farm stuff for lava. I've got a wind turbine here so I can smelt stuff way faster. And I've got a steam engine, which was completely bonkers to set up. I had to figure out how to pump water into this fluid tank. I have 3 sources going in. And then I converted this pump into like an auto pump that it powers by itself. So it's kind of like a closed system. But these are open system because this one's powered by the water wheel. If we come over here, you can see I have 2 campfires on this side, and I've got 2 blaze burners on this side. When I activate the blaze burners by feeding them lava, this thing will get much, much faster. And that will allow me to use stuff like the mixer, this compressor press thing, and the deployer thing much, much faster. So that's why I've got a lava farm here. But the reason that I made all of this stuff, and I didn't even bother to like do this live, is because I have a schematic here for this crazy farm that I am planning to build. This is going to be an auto piglin, zombie piglet farm. It's going to give me tons of gold and tons of nuggets of experience. And today we're gonna just spend like an hour or so gathering all the resources that I need for this. And thankfully, I can just carry around this materials checklist. So, a lot of the technical stuff we don't need a whole lot of, like the andesite, deployer, cogwheel. We will need a lot of hoppers. But we'll need a ton of magma blocks. And a ton of smooth stone. So that's actually why I made this first, because I was able to just get a ton of smooth stone. I have like a whole double chest full of smooth stone up in my house. But I could just instantly smelt stuff with this, and it's amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead, put the schematic back in there. And then let me just make sure that I can see the chat. I'm still figuring out the dual live streaming stuff. Alright. But yeah, for a lot of this stuff, we're actually going to have to go into the nether to get. But I figured we can get started with some of the harder stuff, like the turtle eggs. I'll need 3 of those. Got a silk touch diamond pickaxe. Let's go find some turtles. I think I also need shears for the seagrass. So I'll go ahead and pull out some shears. There we go. Okay. And I think if we head over in that direction, we'll find some turtles real quick. Let's see. I think I also want to sleep. I'm surprised no one else has slept yet. Looks like people are up to all kinds of stuff right now in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, there's 2, 4, 6 other people on right now. It's busy today. It's quite nice. Maybe we'll go say hi to some of them later. But for now, we've got my laddie ass here. We're gonna go flying. Look at our map. Some of this is reset. I'm pretty sure I need to go just up north to find some turtles. Got like a specific turtle egg area that I've already gotten a few from for someone else. And they're turtle eggs, so we'll just go straight north. I don't want to go too fast in case I lag out with all the chunks spawning in again. Let's see, other than the turtle eggs, what else do I need? The magma blocks. Magma blocks are going to be kind of scary. We'll have to go to the nether to get all of those. So I'm not really looking forward to that. Let's see, am I still going the right way? I think so. Might need to go in this direction. There's a boat. That's good. I think that means we're heading the right way. We should find some land around here somewhere. Didn't think it was this far out, but I could be wrong. Go ahead and speed up a little bit. Come on, where is it? I know there's an island here somewhere. Alright, I think maybe it's a little bit more this way. Ah, here we go. Oof. We have this crazy town that I found a while ago. And I believe on the beaches over here, there are some turtles. Could be wrong though, so I'll need to look around for a second. But I believe there should be some turtles around here somewhere. Yeah, perhaps over here. Let's make our way over here and have a look. Alright, there's a Pokémon Center. Some stuff, but let's see. There should be like a beach. Some sand. I might be completely misremembering where I have found things. Oh, dearly. Cool. Alright, let's see here. Yep, there's no beach over here. That's... Looks like there might be one right there, though, so we'll go over this way now. I've got boots to let me run on the water, so I'll just run straight across. Head on over. Let's see here. Looking for some turtles. That's not a turtle. I don't see any turtles under the water. Looks like there is a little bit of a beach here. Are there any turtles? No, I am not seeing any turtles over here. We can check over here. I had like a whole island, I'm pretty sure, where I had turtles before, but I don't remember where it got to, so... Took a while to eat. Oh, and I grew a bunch of plants. Forgot I had that on. Let's see. I got my hunger back, but I'm still looking for the turtles. Is there... There's just like a ship right there? Oh. That's cool. I'll have to explore that later. I don't want to get too distracted here. Let's see. Okay, so we've got ship there. I'm pretty sure... I don't think it was this far out. Pretty sure it was like over here somewhere. So let's go flying again. Come on, laddie ass, let's go. Going on an adventure. Okay, this should be a good direction. Speed up a little bit. Try and load in all these chunks. Whoosh. I think I'm finally getting the hang of the flying a little bit. Oh, don't hit the water. Gotta really control it with the mouse. Okay, now I'm going a little too fast. Alright, how are we doing here? Okay. Yeah, we're kind of clearing out through this area. That's good, that's good. Alright. There's lots and lots of water. Okay, we made it to this place. Is that another shipwreck? Okay, cool, cool. And land. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Are there any turtles over here? There might be on the north side. What is this? Oh, cool. Bergmite. Okay. What? Why am I not swimming? That's not great. Okay, let me jump on out. That's bizarre. I mean, that could be like a useful way to get around underwater in some scenarios. Nope, don't sink. But I'll need to be quite careful about that. Let's see. Any turtles around here? Hello? Turtles? Turtles. Excellent. Alright, let's get some seagrass. Got my shears here. That's how this works, right? As I can just pick that up like that. Yep. Why am I sinking? This is so bizarre. Okay. Looks like I'm okay. What is this? Wild rice. Interesting. Alright, I've got some seagrass for these turtles. Hello, turtles. I'll need you to make some babies. Just sit here and wait for a minute. Oh, got some XP. Excellent. Hopefully I could get all three from this first one, but I guess we'll see. Double check. I do have Silk Touch. That is good. That is good. Alright, where are the eggs? They're moving quite slow. Do you have any eggs? It looked like that worked, but I don't see any eggs. Just sinking like a rock in the water. That's so bizarre. Hello everyone, welcome to the video. I hope you guys are enjoying. We're just chilling here, playing some Minecraft. Trying to collect some resources for this crazy auto farm that I'm putting together. So, Alright. Turtle eggs. Where are you? Come on. Did this just straight up not work? Is this glitched? Alright, hold on. Let's get some more seagrass. I don't know why I'm sinking straight to the bottom, but I at least do have some ways of getting out. Oh, there's another turtle here. Turtle, follow me if you please. I've got some yum-yums for you. Also, like, breathing underwater for a long time. Alright. Come on, turtle. Come with me, and you'll be with loads of others of your kind. Alright, there we go. Working ever slowly. There we go. Got another turtle here. Go ahead and feed this guy. There we go. They're still on a cooldown. Okay, let me look for another turtle. There's 3, there might be more. Let's see. Maybe over here? No. Oh, there's one over there. Perfect. Come here, turtle. I've got some yummy food for you. For some reason, I am walking on the seafloor, but don't mind that. Just follow me. Got some friends I'd like you to meet. Just kind of clear out a path through the seaweed. And, yep, here we go. Okay, sunk down a little bit. Turtle, no, don't go that way. Come this way, yes. I've got the yum-yums for you. Yummy seagrass. So follow me. Yes, up this way. Very good, very good. Oh, I'm about to drown. Whew, okay, that was close. That was very close. Okay, sea turtle, come on, buddy. Come this way. There you go. Getting so close. We fed ya. We fed that turtle. Hopefully one of them will want to lay some eggs. Okay. We've got some experience. But, what? Is it this turtle? Oh, fine. Okay, there's some over here. Wow, that took forever. Okay. Just gonna pick these up. Ugh! I don't think I broke any. That sound really spooked me, so, okay. We got 4 there. Excellent. I have no idea where the other one went, but that's all the turtle eggs we needed, so I guess I don't really care. Let's see. Yep, okay. Right on the tip of this island, there are turtles. So I'll keep that in mind for the future, but for now, let's just quickly fast travel home. Hopefully this doesn't break. Okay. Things are a bit laggy, so I'm really hoping that I don't get kicked out or anything. Okay. So, checklist. Turtle eggs. Complete. let's see. I can grab a backpack and probably upgrade it and see if I could put everything in the backpack. We'll come over here. I've got these diamond backpacks, but they're full of eggs, so I guess this one doesn't have as many eggs, but it's labeled as an egg backpack, so I'd rather not mess with that. But this backpack looks like it's prime for upgrading. We also have a few things we can put away. We've got these shards here. We've got some grassy stuff we'll put here. Vivid chokes there. Pokedex, put in my special stuff backpack that I got right there. Same with the lead. Okay. Come with me, backpack. We'll pick you up, and then we'll upgrade you somehow. So, got a nice little filter here. So, we got a regular backpack. We need to upgrade you to a copper. Okay. So, upgrade you to a copper. Or maybe we could just do straight iron backpack. Yeah, okay. We'll upgrade you to an iron backpack first. Got a whole bunch of iron right there. Excellent. Backpack. Iron. Iron backpack. Sweet. Okay, the next tier is the gold backpack. I don't know if I have enough ingots. I've got some raw gold. Got a block of raw gold. Okay. Do that. Now let's see. After gold, we could do diamonds. We'll need 8 diamonds. I have 34, so we're good. Okay, let's go smelt this gold. I'll show you how the smelter works. It's pretty sweet. Jump over here. Alright, so all I have to do to smelt stuff, it's way faster than a furnace. I just toss it in front of this fan here. The lava will start smelting all the gold. And then boom, we've got a whole 28 gold ingots in a fraction of the time that it took to use like a furnace or a blast furnace. So, we've got a crafty table here. We can just do the upgrade right here. Boom. Gold backpack. Very nice. Take out our diamond stash. Only have 34. I'll definitely need to get some more. But I don't mind making a diamond backpack. Excellent. Okay, so we'll go ahead, put those in there, and I'll show you like how much space we have. Look at all those slots, and each slot can hold a full stack of stuff. So, we should have a great way to get plenty of space. We've got our turtle eggs there. Let's see, what else do we got? A water wheel. Okay, we can craft that pretty easy. Let's go down here. I figured I'd knock out some of the easier stuff first before having to get all the bulk items. Alright, so just some planks with a shaft. That should be easy. I think I have all the stuff right here. Planks. And, can make shafts. Do I not have any extras? I guess not. Okay, we'll go ahead. Make a shaft. And then do a water wheel. Very nice. Add that to the backpack and check that off the list. Okay, what else do we need? We need 6 shafts. We also need a rotation speed controller. actually made that. That was the whole point of making all this, was to get that one item. But I did get it, so let's pull it out. We also have the deployer, rotation speed controller. Put the extra gold and iron in here for now. Let's see, do we need more shafts? Okay, we got that. Only need 6. Go ahead. Put those there, put that there. And we should probably go, like, page by page. That'd be a bit easier, wouldn't it? Alright, well, we got the deployer. Let's just start on this first page, because I think I can get all these items on the first page easily enough. Put the deployer in there. Go ahead, put the alloys back in here. I guess we'll put them up there. We also got the shaft. Okay, so, andesite funnel. Let's learn how to make one of those. So, I need some dried kelp and an andesite alloy. Well, we did just grab some kelp earlier, so let's go get that from our chest area. Also put those shears away now. Alright, in here we go. Alright, where's the kelp? Put it in this chest. Okay. Got 5. Hopefully we don't need more than this. And then I think this fan will also make dried kelp really quickly, so I just toss a couple in there. Give it a second. Well, I guess they just burned. Great. Let's go get some more kelp. Hi, Aaron. Welcome to the stream. Streaming on TikTok. Good to see you. Okay, we're just going to run across the water. And then we'll just grab all of this one. And for some reason, I'm just sinking straight down. That's going to make it kind of hard to collect everything, actually. Okay, run across the water. Just pick everything up that way. Hopefully 8 will be enough. I can kind of swim with my floaty, but it doesn't last forever, so that is super bizarre. I should also explore that cave at some point. Alright, we're gonna head back up to the base here. I do have this cool little cave, so I need to do something with that at some point. Let's keep flying up. I also need to make that windmill into like an actual structure too, because I really like how it looks. It's not even connected to anything, it just looks cool. And I guess we'll do kelp in a furnace, because I'm pretty sure that's how you get dried kelp. ST Edits, hi, welcome to the stream. Okay, that looks like it's working. So we'll let that cook. Let's see, what else can I knock out? I need 36 chests. Okay, that's going to be a lot. I do have a bunch of spruce. I want to turn it all into trap doors if I can, so grab a stack of this. Turn all this into planks. And then trapdoors. That's not how you make trapdoors. Okay. Trapdoors. Come on. Trapdoors. There we go. Do this like that. And I needed about 50 something, right? So I'll go 50. I'll just get a full stack. Okay. Spruce trapdoors. There we go. It was 52. We'll go 42, 50, 1, 2, there we go. Put that in the backpack. Okay. So that's checked off the list. 36 chests. How many will this make? 1 stack will make 8 chests. Well, that's a start. Let's go get some wood. And maybe sleep. Because nighttime is scary. Too scary. Don't want any creepers spawning and ruining all my stuff. Alright, let's see here. Okay, let's look for some trees. Well, I guess spruce trees, to be specific. Now there's an Enderman. I don't like Enderman. Okay, is this a spruce tree? This is a spruce tree. Are all of these other trees over here spruce? I have the, like, oh, the biomes you'll go mod or something like that, and, it's got so many custom stuff, I don't even know. This is an oak tree. This is such a tall oak tree. Where's all the spruce stuff? Alright. I'll just cut down that spruce tree, and then we'll grab some bone meal and, just grow our own to chop down. That'll be simple enough. I think I've got plenty of saplings, so this should be fine. Alright. We're gonna need a lot more logs. Let's see, that's dark oak. Not what I need. Let's head to my chest area and see if I've got any more saplings. Let's see, tree stuff. That's not what I'm looking for. Spruce. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just making chests, so it really doesn't matter what kind of wood that I use. So let's just go on a bit of a deforestation spree, shall we? It'll actually be great, so I could clear out a bit of space. I'm not sure how much space I need to clear out yet, but I need to clear out something. Go ahead and chop that tree down. Got a nice mod that lets me do this super fast. It's pretty sweet. I just have to make sure that all the leaves do disintegrate. Don't like leaving floating stuff. Here we go. Zombie! Get away! Okay. Whew. I have some pretty creepy heads in this mod pack too, so makes it even scarier. Alright, how are we doing? 24 so far. 1 stack of planks. gives me 8 chests, and I need 32. So the maths mean that I need a whole lot of planks. Let's see, that's properly cut down. Let's start going this way. Oh, see, that's a spruce tree. So they do grow around here, huh? That's also a spruce tree. This is a floating tree. How dare I do this? So ashamed. I'm assuming that was me. It's possible it wasn't, but I guess there's a bit of weird terrain going on here. Is this tree floating too? Okay. See, okay. I would not have done this twice. This definitely was not me. But we shall rectify that by chopping the whole thing down. And we'll probably need to chop this one down too. So, boom. Did I get everything? Great. Those leaves should all vamushka at some point, so that should be good. Alright, how many planks is this? 8 per 64. That means I'll have 32? Wait, no, that's not right. 16 from 4 stacks. So I gotta keep chopping. Let's see, I need 16, so I need at least one more stack of logs, I believe. It shouldn't take too long. There's 22 already. I decided not to use a spruce. There's plenty of oak for me to find. Let's take this one down. That's 37 now. Great. What about in here? Give me your wood. Okay, your spruce. We'll leave you alone. There's a lapony. Let's leave that thing alone. Okay, let's find another oak tree. There are plenty around here. Such as this one. Will this give me what I need? Only up to 47? Okay. Come on, give me more. There we go. 64 exactly. Alright, so go ahead. Turn all of those into planks. And where does that leave us mathematically speaking? So 8, 16. And then, oh. I guess I grabbed a bunch extra. Oops. Oh well, always nice to have extra wood so I don't have to get more later. Make it all the way up here. Head to our little crafting area down by the create stuff. Think it'll turn this into a little factory area once I get enough mud to make bricks. Hopefully I can just make bricks with this system. Let's see. Here we go. Just put a stack in every spot. See, you know what, guys? I actually thought ahead. I knew that I needed 8 to do this so easily. Okay, well, there you go. 32. I need 36 chests, so let's make sure we get 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We're making good progress on this checklist. Now I need to go check on the kelp. I'm sure that that's done by now. Open this door and this door. There we go. Dried kelp. Excellent. So just andesite and dried kelp. Easy enough. All of my andesite is in the factory area. my crotactory, if you will. That was kind of awful, but create factory. I don't really have a good word for that. Crotactory. No, I just said that. Okay, where's my andesite? There we go. Then andesite alloy, dried kelp. I actually get 2 funnels. Great. I only need the 1, but that's great. So we can check that off the list. Let's go. We're making progress. Put that in there. Alright, what else do we need? We need a cogwheel. I have a cogwheel. There we go. Check that off the list. Need a bunch of glass. 226 to be precise. Let's see if we can go find some of that. I'm gonna eat some steak. I wish I had an eternal steak. Just never have to worry about cooking. Just always having food. That'd be great. Alright. I should probably label my chests at some point, shouldn't I? That would be a good idea. It's just too bad I don't have a lot of good ideas all the time. Okay, that's an extra funnel, extra chests. We want... What do we want? Glass. Okay. This is why you need a list. I only have 42 here, huh? Okay. Could have sworn I was given like a ton of stacks the other day. Okay, I have one more area that I can check to see if there's glass. Worst case, we just go get some sand. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's see. I've got this little farm area over here where I'm getting some hardy grains automatically, and I've just got sugarcane growing on its own. Okay, there's no glass in here. There's andesite, though. Want all this with the other stuff. We also have a ton of hoppers here. Let's grab those. Don't think I need anything else from here. See how this is doing. Ooh, almost 3 stacks. Very nice. That's not auto sugarcane, so I guess that's just what I've put in there. Alright, let's go back. I guess I'm gonna have to get myself some sand. Good thing I've got a shovel. A good shovel. And if we look at the checklist, it's 226, so divide that by 64, and we get a number. Not sure what it is off the top of my head, but I think we just need, 64 twice is over 100, so if we get 4 stacks of sand, that should be plenty, right? Boom. There's 1. There's 2. Let me organize. Okay. There's 3. There's 4. Alright. And then we'll grab 5 just in case. Pretty sure I'll need extra later on at some point. Hello, Spinda. I wonder if all the Spinda have different markings on their face. That would be really cool. I'll have to research that and then make a short or something. Come up here. Okay. We should definitely be able to get glass from this system here. I'm gonna throw you out just to check. Is it working? Ahaha! That totally worked. Why do I only have 42? Didn't I throw a full stack? Oh, it's because I already had 42. Well, perfect. Let's just throw all of these in here. No need to do them one at a time with this system. Just gotta make sure they don't touch the lava, because that would suck. I'm pretty sure it needs to go at this spot right here to properly smelt. And yes, oh, look how easy. Stacks of glass. I don't know how much that is. Okay. I think right here it shows me that I need 3 stacks plus 34. So that would be 1, 2, 3, and then 34. Excellent. Now we have plenty of glass. I'll actually put some in here to use for the factory stuff at some point. And then while we're talking about glass... Wowzers. Okay, I need a lot of tinted glass. I didn't realize I needed so much tinted glass. Well, I guess I'll grab all this back, because now I need even more. So I'll need a stack, and maybe 2 more stacks of sand. Let's go destroy more of this beach. And the reason I'm destroying this beach is because there are no turtles. So no wildlife is being harmed in the excavation of this beach. Get 2 more stacks here. That should be enough. Not my shovel. Whew. Okay. Got the shovel. Let's go smelt this. Head on back to the factory. For some reason I keep wanting to call it the Critactory, but that just does not sound right. Create factory. Yeah, that's I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't try to shorten that. Alright, 2 more stacks should be enough. Great. There's 1, there's 2. Perfect. Okay, now we need to turn that into tinted glass. And to do that, we need a lot of amethyst shards. Okay, 4 per glass. That's kind of crazy. I thought it was the glass around the amethyst. But I guess that makes more sense. Perhaps I shouldn't have used tinted glass, but I did. How foolish. Alright. We currently have 2 amethyst shards. That is not going to be enough. We're gonna have to go around and collect them. I believe I found a nice spot where I can get all of them. But for now, let's put some stuff away. I want inventory space for when I pick all this stuff up. Alright, put these back in there. The andesite can also go in there. The spruce logs, trapdoors. And another part of my backpack. I have an apple I don't know what to do with. I could put that in there. Got some extra kelp. I'll put the apple in there too, I guess. Ooh, look, Aaron V joined the game. Excellent. She's actually just watching the stream on TikTok, so she, I don't know if she's streaming or anything, but you should definitely check out her YouTube channel. She'll have more Dexcraft stuff than just what I can show in my stuff. Okay. I believe I found a surface, not a surface geode, but I found like a really nice, easy to find geode nearby. I believe it was on the other side of this valley here. So we'll just go ahead and sail down with our slow falling and have a look. Okay. I don't think it was in there. Pretty sure it was up here. It was pretty easy to see. There's some caves over here just right in the cliffside. They're very easy to just look through. And I believe that's how I found the geode in the first place. Okay, here we go. I think it's right around here. Big old cave. And I don't think that's the geode I was thinking of, but that'll work. Ah, there's the geode I was thinking of. Don't look at the Enderman. Okay. Let's carefully make our way into the geode. Okay, we don't want to break any of the amethyst. We want it to continue to grow shards. Wow, that was real close to looking at that guy. Just gonna leave him be. Okay, so that one's cracked. This is the opening, so I should just go in here. I'll use fortune, I think, and that'll get me more, right? Okay, that gave me 6. They have to be fully grown, don't they? Yep. Okay, we're gonna have to do a lot of looking around. Alright, here we go. Got another geode we can go to, thankfully. Just over yonder. Alright, where's the entrance to this geode? Why is that spider having all these effects? Go away, spider. Don't feel like becoming Spider-Man anytime soon. Okay, come on, where is it? These aren't like perfectly encased. Oh, here we go. Ooh, okay, this one's got a lot more. I don't think it's going to be nearly enough, but... Okay, that one was apparently not fully grown. Okay, that gave me 20. I'm up to 22. 26. Ugh, okay. Let me get out of here. Have another... Well, I don't think it works, right? Because you can't actually pick up... Can't pick up the ones that make the clusters, right? Okay, I could pick up that one. I could pick up that one. But I cannot pick up that one. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to like spend a while on this, cause let's see, how much tinted glass? 202. I suppose I could just use regular glass. I'd have to place it myself, but that would be a lot easier than trying to collect 404 amethyst shards. Unless there's an easier way to get them, than I know. Okay, looks like Glimora can drop them. That's cool. So can Sableye. Interesting. Ooh. I can crush them. Or use a cutting board. Okay, folks. I have a plan. And that means we're going to have to get rid of all of these geodes. Which, will be a bit of a shame. Well, we don't have to get rid of, like, the budding ones. Just the ones that are not budding. I'll try to be careful, but go ahead and just enjoy listening to the sounds of breaking amethyst. Oh, that is so satisfying. Just listen to those pretty sounds. Alright, how much is this gonna be? I can get 2 stacks out of each geode. That would be pretty great. And I'd maybe only need to find 1 more geode. Alright. Well, let's see. 2 stacks might actually be enough for all the tinted glass that I need. It's also going to depend on how many shards I get from the crushing mechanism that I'm going to have to figure out how to make. But hey, luckily I set up a machine that should be able to run it pretty well. I just have to be careful not to fall into it myself. Okay, let's get up here. Grab all the ones up here. That was a budding one. Oops. Okay. That should be all of them. Oh, yeah. Okay, we should be good. In fact, I want to see how much 2 stacks will actually get. So we'll just stick with that. And we'll just fast travel home. That was much easier. Okay. Let's come back over here and figure out what we need to crush this amethyst. Okay, so with the crate mod, what are these things called? A crushing wheel. That makes sense. Okay. Crushing wheel. There's all kinds. What is this all about? Okay. Planks, easy enough to get. Some sort of stone, also easy enough to get. And then a bunch of andesite, which is also easy enough to get, so that's good. But what is this thing? A mechanical crafter? Okay, I guess I need to make one of those. A brass casing, crafting table, and electron tube. Well, good thing I already have an electron tube. And, should be able to make another crafting table with ease. That said, brass casing, huh? I don't know if I have any more brass casing. I can make one, I guess. It's simple enough to make. You just place this, you strip it, and then you place the brass ingot. And there you go. Brass casing. Okay. Then it's just a crafting table, the casing, the electron tube. It gives us 3. Sweet. That is a good deal. Looks like some people just left, so... Then there were 3. And I'm sure that those 2 will be on for a while, make some sort of crazy city or something, because they love to build. Alright, I'm going to need some space here. Well, maybe not. I might be able to get away with one of these. So let's see if I do this. Place you there. Okay, this thing uses the little cogs, so need to grab that, and I'm just gonna replace this then. It's a bit easier to do. Okay. So, got the blaze burner and all that stuff. Let's put that away first, actually. Wow, this is kind of messy looking. Okay. I could put 2 of these there because I don't care to do a whole lot of these. Blaze burner, basin, mechanical mixer. Okay. Now we just need to make sure we have everything for The andesite that I'm going to need. That's going to be a lot. Actually, 51. That might be enough. I think it might be enough, actually. And we've got some stone. We'll use some diorite, I guess. And we've got birch and stuff already. Okay, great. So to place this, like, connect it there, I guess. Nope, that's not how that works. Grab the create wrench and then rotate this. Come on, buddy, rotate. Can you not go vertical or something? That would be kind of a shame. How did, what, where did you come from? Why? What did I ever do to you? Okay. I have no clue how that happened. Actually, there might have been an Enderman stuck around here somewhere, but I don't remember how that happened. Okay, we're gonna try to place this thing down now. Okay. That did not work. Since this has been so difficult, let's just place it on one of these ones. Pretty sure already got this one working. That's not what I meant to press. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Ooh. Okay, you're still facing the wrong way. Oh, what? That just let me pick it up automatically? That's kind of cool. Okay, shift place? No. Okay, what about right here? Shift place? Okay, so it's kind of lined up. Let me just do this then, maybe? Don't go! Alright. Put the string in the spider eye way. Okay. Shift place. No. Shift place. Oh. Why was that so difficult? Okay. I guess we'll have that go downwards. And then, how does using this thing actually work? Array of mechanical crafters can be used to automate any crafting recipe. Okay. Items can be inserted to crafters automatically. Okay. Some recipes will require additional crafters to bridge gaps in the path. Oh, don't tell me I've got to, like, make this giant system. I think I have to make a giant system. Alright, how do I, make these things again? Crush wheel. Okay, well, We'll need 21 of these crafters. We got 3 from one item. So we're gonna need a lot more items. Okay, well, I do think this is gonna be easier to do than just, you know, trying to get amethyst shards. So let me grab the ones that I've already made. I'll need a bunch of cogwheels. Bunch of these. Let's see here. I need to make polished quartz, right? So can do this with the deployer. Okay, a fan with some quicksand. What the heck is quicksand? Okay, there's an item called quicksand and red quicksand. So let's maybe see if we could find one of those. That shouldn't be that hard, right? Like pretty simple, straightforward stuff to find, I hope. Okay, I'm gonna need to make, well, I guess I have this backpack. Place that there. I could also use the cutting board to make shards. You know what, let's do the cutting board. That is going to be a lot easier. Also have fortune on a pickaxe, so maybe that'll allow me to do this a lot easier. Okay, create stuff. Wrench goes there. Mechanics can go in here. A cog can go in here. Alright, a cutting board. Pretty sure that can go there. And then I can do this. Okay, hold on. Place that. And do I left click? There we go. Okay, so I'm at 30. Place mine. I'm now at 34. Okay, this should do it. All right. So all I have to do is put this in my offhand. Okay, maybe do this the other way. There we go. Ain't that just pretty? Gotta compose with that. Okay, so that, yeah, there we go. We already have 2 and some stacks. Okay, glad I thought of doing this instead. I feel like the create stuff gets like too, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like appealing to do, but like way too much effort for some of that stuff. But yeah, sometimes a simpler solution is definitely the way to go. Alright, there we go. So that put us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and some stacks. Let's see. I would love 8 stacks, so if we can get just 2 more stacks. So I'll hopefully be able to see the 64 pop up. There we go. Very nice. Perfect. Okay, that is enough. At least I hope that's enough. Okay, we got all of this stuff in here, so this stuff that we use to build can go in here. And then I need glass. Okay. Now we can really speed this up. All right. Lots of tinted glass. All right, so that is 2 stacks of tinted glass. We only needed 3 plus 10 stacks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead. Put these in the backpack. 3 stacks and 10. And that is an entire page completed. Excellent. Now we, let's see, 226. I think we already did that, right? Because that's 3 stacks plus 34. 3 stacks plus 34. Okay, we got that one as well. And then we only need 34 hoppers. Pretty sure I had more than that somewhere. Oh, in my inventory. Okay. Boom, 34 hoppers. Check that off the list. Okay, and now we just need item frames. Let's see. Ooh, what is this? Stencils. Are you telling me that I can automate the creation of Pokeballs? That sounds amazing. I'll have to figure that out later. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're just chilling here, playing some Minecraft, getting my resources gathered here for a big farm I'm gonna make. Let's see, lost my train of thought for a second. Item frames, okay. I believe they're glow item frames, maybe not. Okay, leather sticks. That's easy to do. They're just regular item frames. Go grab what we need, and we could put away some of the junk in our inventory. Excellent. Okay. Amethyst will go in my precious chest. Very nice. Go ahead and put that down there with it. Smooth basalt. Feels like nether stuff. And I've got a bunch of extra glass. Always nice to have extras. Redstone components can go in here. And then I have extra chests. Guess these can also go in here. Excellent. Alright, so. Item frames. It only says 2, but I'm pretty sure I need 4. I don't know why it only says 2. But let's see, I've got mob drops here. Hopefully there's a leather. Leather, hello. Okay, I don't see any leather. Wow. Okay, what about cardboard? How do I make cardboard? Is there a way to make cardboard? Okay. Automated something. Pulp. Okay. I can make pulp by mixing plants with water. I'm assuming those are any plants. Okay. Saplings specifically, although it says plus 29 things. So, could I use... I have a lot of flowers. But I also don't need a whole lot of these, so maybe I can get away with a couple of things, but I'm curious to know if poppies will work. So let's go set up the mixer, grab some poppies from my iron farm. I mean, I don't need a lot of these, but if you're going to create something, you might as well create in bulk. Alright, down we go. Here's our iron farm. We have a bunch of poppies. Is this starting to fill up this chest yet? Not quite, but I mean, just look at how many stacks I have. Okay. Head back up here. And then... just water, right? And then I gotta set up the mixer. So, go ahead and get the mixer going again. I don't think that I needed... Yeah, I don't think it needs to be heated or anything. I'm gonna need the crusher and I'm gonna need the mixer. So I'll just set both of those things back up. Basin, the mixer, press, and had a block of iron for the press, but it really doesn't matter, I guess. Okay. Figure this out again. Copper press. Need a cog. Grab that. Here we go. Okay, press. Pretty sure it's right there. Mixer. Goes right there. Perfect. That wasn't too hard. And then below the press, we'll just have a block there. And in the basin, we'll have a thing there. Alright, can I put... I don't want that to be filtered. There we go. Just gotta throw these in, right? Okay, so there's 64 poppies. Then a bit of water. Okay, I mean that should be fast enough to mix, right? Maybe it just doesn't work with the poppies. Alright, let me look at the pulp recipe. Pulp. Alright, I mean bamboo would work. Try to get a lot of bamboo. I don't need a lot of this, so I'll take out poppies and just roast them. Let's go grab a sapling, or a couple of saplings, or bamboo, whatever I can find. We don't need a lot. Check out our tree chest here. We do have some bamboo. Let's just use this. And then I should be able to make sticks, no problem. Great. Let's go make some pulp. Just fall down here, and then throw these in. Throw them in. There we go. It's working! Alright, sweet. You know what, just to speed this up a little bit, grab one of my lava buckets, and we'll go ahead, feed the blaze burners. That should get this going real fast. I mean, look how fast that's going now. Pick up the lava. And put this back where it belongs. Very nice. Okay, let's grab the pulp. And we just toss it on there. And now we have cardboard. Very nice. And something else I'll do is just... Might as well put all the bamboo in here, right? Finish making some pulp. Oh, okay, I see. It takes multiple bamboo to make pulp. I'll just leave that there to keep that in mind. But that should be the item frames that I need. Just gotta make some sticks now. Cardboard. That only made one. I'll need a lot more sticks. Okay, let's see how many that makes. There we go. Perfect. Okay, 4 item frames. Add that to the backpack. And then check it off the list. Alright, we also need a large cogwheel. That's easy enough to make. Just need to take a shaft and put it with 2 planks. There we go, large cogwheel. Let's add that to the inventory. Check that off the list. Okay, we'll skip magma blocks for now. I will look them up just in case there's a way to craft them somehow. I don't know. Okay, magma cream. Sure. Magma cream. Okay, I don't have a magma cream farm. What is that? Bulk seething, huh? What does that even mean? Seething heat? This thing crashed with getting its tooltips. Alright, okay, that's not what we need. Seething, huh? Okay, let's see if we can look that up again. Maybe that was just a weird thing. I mean, that'd be great. I mean, I've got a blaze. Okay, let me just Google it, I guess. Alright, how to make a seething blaze burner. Okay. What to do. Blue, okay, how to make a blue blaze burner. Let's see, soul sand or soul soil? Okay, let's go ahead and grab some of that. I think I have some over here. Let's come through here, close the doors. Soul sand. Let's see, we'll need this. I'll probably need to get a whole lot more of this. Okay, I don't think I've gotten soul sand yet. Looks like we're going to need a trip to the nether, but looks like I think we'll be able to do this considerably faster than I had originally thought, so that'll be nice. I'm going to need 19.5 stacks of magma blocks. Okay. Well, in that case, let's clear up some of my inventory. Let's see, the cogwheel goes in there. Andesite goes in there. Okay, let's go get some more netherrack. I'll sleep for the night because I'm just... don't like the nighttime. Paranoid. Let's head over to my portal. Well, that was spooky. How did you even get in here? That is bizarre, but sure. Alright, we're just gonna quickly mine all the stuff here. Well, give me a stack there. Or is that just half a stack? Or no. Stacks. Okay, there we go. So 1 stack, 2. That's going to be a problem. Don't have a way to not be on fire at the moment. Come on. Go out. Okay. I guess I need to be careful. Alright, we're just gonna like jump straight up, I guess. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a ways to go. Just grab all of these, hopefully really easily. It's draining our hunger, but we have an eternal steak. So we should be good to go. Alright. So what is that? 4, 8, 10. 10, 12. Okay, we're got most of them. We need to do a little bit more. No, not the lava. Not the lava. Okay. The dangers of mining in the nether. Alright, 4, 8, 12, 14. Cool. Okay. Getting even closer. Let's go over here for a bit. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, how many stacks is that now? So 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just shy. Should be 19. I'll grab 20 just in case. Great. Let's get out of here. Wait, no, I can't get out of here. I need soul sand. Soul sand. Alright, there should be a little exit over here. And we're gonna fly. But we're not gonna fly on a jet Pokemon. We're gonna fly on a UFO Pokemon. Because it is way safer. I also have a Bastion that I'll have to check out at some point. Alright, let's find a Soul Sand Valley or something. Is this one over here? No, but there's a fortress really close to here. That's frustrating. I was looking for one for like half an hour. That's not Soul Sand. Wait, there's a... what? There's one here too? There's no... How did I miss this? Wait a minute. Looks like it connects like right next to my portal area. How did I miss that? Well, shucks. Alright, so there's basalt. Ha. Wait. Yes. Yes. Okay. Just want a whole bunch of this stuff, so... got a stack. We'll call it good, and we'll TP home. Set our spawn. And let's see if I've got an extra blaze burner. I believe I do. Just have to find it. Okay, we'll put these torches away. Grab the blaze burner. Here we go. Well, first we need an empty bucket. So I'll just go ahead, place this over there, and pick up this lava. And I guess I'll just like feed it to one of these guys. Don't really... that should be fine. Okay. Put this bucket away. Calcite. Put that there. And this might be a permanent thing, I don't know. Add lava there because it's a bit cheaper than blaze burner, but I suppose there's like no reason why I don't make more of these guys. Oh, that burns! Wow, okay. Whew. Toasty. Alright, how does this work? Does this not work? Alright, Google, you betray me. Why do you betray me? Alright, let's try clicking it with an empty hand. No. Alright, we'll feed you lava then. Alright, well, let's try... Ooh, that burns. Let's just try tossing in some netherrack without it being blue. Okay. That turns it into bricks. That makes sense, I guess. It just didn't occur to me. It doesn't look like the soul sand turned into anything, so... Wait a minute. What the heck is this? Scoria? Interesting. Don't know what this is. And I don't know what to use it for, but sure, it's cool. Sometimes you just discover things. Alright, how do I turn you into a blue blaze? I mean, like, soul stuff makes a lot of sense. But, Google is betraying me right now because it says I need soul sand or soul soil and just put it into a blaze burner. So, why are you not turning blue? Let's see. Blaze cakes? Let's see what that's all about. A blaze cake. What does a blaze cake do? Okay. So I guess I need to make a blaze cake. I'll need a spout and a blaze cake base. Cinder flour. Tell me I can make this doing this. Huh. Okay. Oh, there's an earth ring. That's kind of cool. Blaze cakes, though? Like... Can't I just use a press to crush stuff? That would be nice. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, I was trying to avoid making a crusher, but I don't think I can avoid it at this point if I want to get a ton of magma blocks really quickly. So, let's get all these put in the backpack. And I have a bunch of extra soul sand that I won't be needing, but I guess that's okay. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna make a mechanical crushing thingy. Well, that's weird. Okay. Brass casing and electron tube. So let's start with the casing. That's going to require 22 brass. I don't have that much brass. Okay, so if I want to make brass, I need zinc. Alright, how do I get zinc? Oh, well, that's interesting. Alright. Well, we can check the shopping district to see if somebody sells zinc. So let's start there. Oh, is that a Bulbasaur? It's so cute. Oh, there's two Bulbasaurs. This looks so much better. Wow. Someone's been expanding. That is incredible. Well, I know there's a shop over here called Kecleon's Camouflage Carpentry. And I'm pretty sure that everything in here uses zinc. And so I want to see if there's any zinc that I could just straight up purchase. It's empty? Okay. Well, that complicates things. Let's head home, and I'm going to try and figure out an efficient way of getting zinc. I feel like you could extract zinc from something, but I know we can also mine zinc. Let's see. All this stuff, so crazy. Alright, let's take a look at zinc. There is raw zinc. We can get that from Azurine, so that's cool, I guess. Raw zinc we can get from a block. Get crafted from a block. Could smelt it. Craft it. Do all this stuff. Okay, what is... Pretty sure that it uses the cakes to do that, right? Alright, so I don't think we can get around the fact that we're gonna have to go mining. And this doesn't help us yet because I need the crushing wheels to get the Azurine. So, but I need the zinc to create the crushing wheels. So, let's look up where I can get some zinc. So let's see, where to find zinc in, not biomes plenty, oh, the biomes, you'll go. Hopefully a quick Google search will work. Let's see, but if you use a mouse like crate, you'll find a silvery ore between -63 and 70 on the Y levels, usually near copper. Okay. So I guess just it's -63 on the Y-axis. Let's go look for that. Currently at 118. I believe there's a cave over here. Thunderstorming. Let's sleep. Don't want to deal with lightning strikes. Alright. Also looks like the world's going to reboot in 30 minutes, so I'll probably have to end the stream pretty soon. But if you're watching and you're enjoying it, don't forget to leave a like. If you're on TikTok, I guess you can leave multiple likes, so feel free to match that button. Or don't forget to follow if you really enjoy things. That way you can always be notified when I'm live or have uploaded something new. Alright, we're going to head down here. Gotta go negative numbers. So hopefully we could just go straight down and get there real quick. Hey, would you look at that? There's zinc right here. I want to use my fortune pickaxe to pick all this up. Hopefully this is a whole vein and we can just get a whole bunch. Okay, there's redstone. Is there any more zinc? No. I'm gonna need more than 22, I think. Actually, 22 might be just enough. Yeah, because I just need to make diamonds. Let's go. That was like totally random circumstance there. Okay, cool. Diamonds. Let's see if there's any more anywhere. Just a 1 diamond? That's so sad. We did get 4 out of it, though, because we got the fortune, so that was pretty sweet. Any more zinc? Could really use some more zinc. I'm terrified to mine too much because of stuff like this. If I mine that, I'll end up picking it up and it'll get poisoned from radiation. And it's just going to be a all-around bad day. So, really want to be careful. Don't want to risk picking that up by accident by just like quickly mining stuff. But I think 22 is just what I need. I hope. So I'm only making 22. I'm only planning to make 22 mechanical crafters. So as long as I have copper. Oop. Ooh, okay. I should have copper. Let me quickly go through here. Just fly on down. Okay, I have copper in here. Excellent. So now, since this is on, we just drop all the zinc. Great. Those are now all ingots. Pick those up. I'm going to break this. And we're going to have to move our little blaze friend here. We need him for the basin. Go ahead, break this, and then place him down. Whoops. Come on. Here we go. Place you down there. Okay. Grab a bucket. Feed the thingy. Got some lava right there. Go ahead and feed you. And now we can throw in the items. Should just be a perfect 22 1-to-1 ratio here, so hopefully that'll give us plenty of brass. Okay, I mean, looks like it's making a fair bit, so that should be good. Oh, so glad I found that. Alright, for the mechanical crafter, okay, we can make 3 with 1 casing, so we'll only need, what's 22 divided by 3? About 7, so we'll need like maybe 9 casings, just in case. And then for to make the actual crushing stone, oh, it's just 21. Okay, so we just need 7. Perfect. Grab all of those. And then that means we need... Let's see, we need 21 logs? No, not 21 logs. We need 7 logs. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to strip them and mine. Actually, I don't know why I mined them. I don't need to do that. I have to place them back down just to make them into brass casings, so. There we go. Just pick these up. Excellent. Alright. There was something else. Need to sand and get a bunch of polished quartz. So, the easiest way to do that is going to be getting some sandpaper, which I have a whole farm so that I can get paper really easily. Let's go over here and make sure to grab it. Hopefully I don't need more than like 1 piece. They do take a while to sand by hand, though. And I bet I could find some of that special sand over here. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go look for quicksand. I guess that's what it's called. But before I go, I will just quickly look up where I could get quicksand. Quicksand in Create Mod, Minecraft. Alright, you don't get natural quicksand. You make it by combining soul sand, water, and sand. Okay. So, all I need to do then is place stuff. Need a hole with soul sand at the bottom. Then you place water. And then you just put regular sand blocks on top and they'll float. That's actually a lot easier to do than I thought it would be, so good thing we just got some soul sand. And I'm assuming that I can just make a little hole here. We'll put the soul sand here. And then we need some water. Got infinite water sources here. Okay, we're getting bubbles. But I need to get more sand. So we'll go over to the sandbank that I've been slowly deconstructing. Should only need one piece of sand, I hope. I could grab a couple, I guess. Excellent. In case they get used up, I'll just have a couple, but hopefully this makes sanding these quartz things just really, really easy. Alright, how are we doing on time, by the way? 30 minutes ago. Should get a 15-minute alert as well, so... Okay, I don't know if that worked. Okay, well, perhaps they need to be... If I place it. That's kind of bizarre. You do just fall through. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. That's not what I thought it was gonna do, but that is kind of neat, I guess. How do I pick this up now? Well, I guess that's just there now. That's not at all what I thought. Quicksand. So it's in the the biomes we've gone, so it's not necessarily create mod. Quicksand in the biomes go. Alright, let's see. Find natural quicksand in desert-like areas. Tropical rainforests. You can collect it with a bucket. Returns to mud. Alright, well, I've got a bucket. Can grab a spare bucket. And I guess we'll head over to a desert area somewhere. That's a very interesting thing. There's desert over there. Have a base right there. So it's almost nighttime too, which is concerning. Don't want to get caught in the dark. But it should be quick. Just fast travel to my first base. Yeah, super small. Just near some ruins. Why? What? This was not like this before. How strange. Well, let's fly on over to the desert. See if we can find the sand we are looking for. What? Ouch. Well, that hurt. But I think we're okay. Grab a bucket and let's take a look around. I'm really hoping that quicksand is super obvious to see. It's got like a slightly different texture. Oh, someone else is sleeping. Oh, look at that. Sleeping giraffe rig. That was adorable. Alright, let's try over here. Quicksand, hello. It says it spawns shallow pools in a tropical rainforest as well. I mean, that's interesting, but not super helpful. There's a little oasis here with a pool. Is there quicksand underneath? No. I just want some quicksand, and I was really hoping this would be quick. Ooh, there's a lot of cool Pokémon out here, too. Come on, quicksand. That's sandstone. Come on, quicksand. It's more sandstone. Quicksand. Is there any down here? Nope. I'm gonna drown if I stay down there. Oh, come on. This... Why is this so hard to find? Let's see. Found in desert and savannas. Hot spring water. So, quicksand is like a brown color. Okay, so maybe over here. Nope. Okay, hold on. It looks off color now, I think. Okay, it should be pretty easy to spot. Almost looks like a sponge. But it's just like in the middle of a bunch of sand, so... Come on, there's got to be something. This is kind of an interesting structure. Tell me there's no quicksand? It should be like the latest biomes aplenty, so... There's red sand. Ugh, come on. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this. I'm going to have to end the stream here pretty soon, so... Unless I can find something in the next few minutes, I won't be able to use it. Is this it? No. Cracked. Wait. Red quicksand! We found some! Red quicksand, okay. A bucket's not working. What is cactus? Okay. Yes, yes. We found some. Wow, that was hard to find. All right, we're back. Now we could finally make some progress. Wow, that was quite the adventure. Come down here. Let's see, let's grab all of our rose quartz. Hopefully this is enough. I think so. 21? Yeah, okay. Whew. Should have just enough of this. Okay, I should be able to just place this right in front. And then drop all this down. Yes! Okay. So that's 20, and then we have a tube. Gotta make another electron tube. But that's just with the plates, and that will be easy enough to do, since we can craft them just like so. Got 16. Let's make a few more. Perfect. Then in the crafting table, make a whole bunch of those. Excellent. Also realizing I only needed 7. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But let's see. Now that we have that, we need crafting tables. So I'll do that. Make 7 of these, or 8. There we go. 21 mechanical crafters. Now I have to figure out how to set these up. Let's see. I have 3 extra as well. So we got 24 in case we need them. And now we've got lots of electron tubes. Got quicksand. Regular sand. Okay. Extra crafting table. Deep slate can go there. Brass. Yes, redstone. I don't know why I have redstone on me. Alright. I don't know if I'll have time to, like, set all of this up right now, but I can certainly try. Let's see. I think I need a small cog to kind of initiate this. Yeah. So let's get some more of these, more of these. Just place it right there. Okay. And it looks like the world will reboot in 5 minutes, so that means I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for liking the video. Don't forget to follow if you've been enjoying watching my stream, or if you found me and you actually, like my videos that I make and such and so forth. But thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. It's just, I want you guys to be doing well. Anyway, thank you once again, and until next time, farewell.